The opening address this morning was great. It really set the conference up. First of all, we had Matt Nichol from NSMP giving us an overview of the UKCS and a sneaky peek at the OGA's production efficiency report that's due to be published later this week. It helps to set the size of the prize and what we're all chasing from the Topsides conference. We then had a different perspective from Airbus SAS with Keith Muirhead, where they need to run at 100% efficiency. There is no room for error when you're flying an A380. So great to hear his perspective. James Barlow from Centrica, a process engineer there, helped us understand the £65 million project at the Morecambe Bay for maintenance and simplification. Really interesting. And then the session was wrapped up with Fraser Selfridge from TACA. What a brave and thoroughly interesting presentation he gave on TACA's integrity management systems. The session concluded with some questions and answers from the audience to get different perspectives in the opening session and set us up for the next 2 days.
Today I'm going to be talking about deluge systems and our struggles with integrity over the last few years, particularly on North Cormant, where we have very large systems that were in a terrible state. So we've found a way of repairing them, not a particularly cheap way, but it's a good way of repairing them. I'm hoping to pass the information on and the learnings that we've gained over the last couple of years in dealing with these problems in deluge systems, because I think a lot of operators are using a myriad of various ways of trying to deal with deluge system problems. I think TACA are involved because we recognise that we need to share information through the industry because of the challenges with the current oil price, which I don't think are going to change anytime soon. So we need to come together and share information much more readily between supply chain and operators. And this is an ideal platform to do it on at the Topsides UK 2017.
The sessions have been great, actually. I've been very impressed with the level of technical detail and the expertise displayed by the speakers. So I chaired a panel session which covered a range of topics. So we had operators, we had a regulatory body there, the HSE, and they were doing a subject that was very close to our hearts, so we're actually involved in a big shared research project with those guys. But there was also a fresh insight from a relatively new company, and they had some really interesting ideas, and the thing that they were doing actually tied into the other discussions, so that was great. It's a highly technical conference, which is great for us because we need to speak to the people who are technical, the experts, the engineers, the technical authorities. And what's great about it is it's like a collegial atmosphere, I find. People can talk on a one-to-one basis and about complex issues, and it's not so much a sales pitch, it's a bit more laid back, which is really what we need to do, because some of the claims that people can make with technology can sometimes seem like you're trying to sell them snake oil and you're trying to sell them everything, but actually when you get down to the detail, it really does work, and a nice, open, relaxed atmosphere like this is really good for that.
Topsides UK gives us a really good platform to actually demonstrate what our actual integrated offering is, and it's not just Global Energy Group, it's what we do with other people as well too. So collaboration's a big theme within the industry just now. We've got our integrated caisson team, which is actually a collaboration with ourselves and several other companies. We've got collaboration with decommissioning with Veolia and Peterson's. Really, Topsides UK gives us a platform to show how we can go from repair order work through to late life, going into actual decom. That's where the market is right now. And of course Topsides UK is a great platform for us to get that mission across. We've got the right client base here, we've got the right events, and we've got a great space here. We've been able to take a lot of our kit, a lot of our personnel, our actual collaboration partners are actually here with us.
I really like the format of the technology showcases. It's 5-minute bursts where we all have an opportunity to give an overview of what a technology looks like. The beauty of that is the audience at Topsides is a relevant audience, and it allows that sort of capture of a 5-minute brief, how they can then apply that to real world scenarios within their own working environment.
I think it's been very good. Like I say, the timing's ideal for us launching the brand. I think the turnout's been great, and the amount of visits we've had to our stand so far and interest has been really positive.
For us, it was a great opportunity to show some of the game-changing technology we're bringing. This is just one of about 23 platforms we currently run. So we go through a whole range of systems that for us it's been great to show the client base here what drones can now do. We've moved away from the photos and video era to now doing things like the highly advanced LiDAR system, hyperspectral, optical gas imaging, and really the core sensory techniques that non-destructive testing industries have been missing, such as ultrasonic thickness. So we're really pushing the boundaries of what you can do with this technology nowadays. So it's been a great event for us to be able to bring the technology here and introduce it to the client spaces and show everyone what drones can do. For the event to get this many people in the same room who are all key decision makers in their industries has been phenomenal for TechZone.
I think what's really great about Topsides 2017 is the operators are coming forward with some brave and interesting topics and sharing things that perhaps didn't go so well, and then their solutions and how they've worked really hard to rectify some of those problems. It's that sharing best practice, sharing the good times with the bad, that helps all of the industry move forward.